Good afternoon, it's me, Barbara. I'm coming to you with another video. Shortly, I will be discussing with you my Remar experience. Yes, my Remar experience. What Remar is, it is a resource that helped me prepare for my NCLEX. Today, I actually went to my orientation for my new job. So I was so excited, had a really great experience. But soon I will be coming to you with my Remar experience. For all of you students out there, for LPNs, registered nurses, I do know for sure for LPNs and RNs. So I will be coming to you soon. Talk to you later. Hi guys, it's me, Barbara. I was coming to you with another video today, sharing my Remar experience. As promised, I know you guys probably have heard me share with you that in order for me to prepare for my NCLEX, which is a nursing exam, the resource that I used was Remar. First, let me tell you a little bit about my journey in nursing. I went to nursing school back in 2006. I've always had a background in banking and public administration. So half of my career has technically been in public administration. While I was doing that job, I was in nursing school, 2006, going full-time, working full-time. After that, between negative and positive distractions, I actually ended up going back to school, getting my undergrad degree in business. So I didn't start out in nursing right away after I went to school and got my degree in it. I didn't start right away. I actually went back to school, as I stated. After that, I ended up getting married, moving to Rochester. So as it turns out, all of that time, because what is it, 2020 now? So what is this, like a 13, 14 year span that I needed to take my boards. So, naturally what I've done, I've researched like what type of resources that I can use to help me prepare for this NCLEX, because there's no way that I was going to go back to school, what have you, just to try to get some type of help, to help me pass this NCLEX. So naturally I went on YouTube. I found a couple of videos where I could, subscribe to the channel. Okay, so as I was saying, naturally what I did, I went to YouTube and subscribed to a couple of channels that people were doing education tutorials on different subjects that when I was in nursing school, it basically just gave me a refresher in regards to the information that I needed to know for the NCLEX. So also I use a lot of those NCLEX prepare books where you can go to Barnes and Noble. I think I read those books, like those Hearst reviews. I read the books like 3 times. But one day I was on YouTube and I saw this young lady. She was from, I believe she was from Africa. She was somewhere out of the country. And, me, I'm a very spiritual person. So, I'm always praying. I was always praying, asking God to, just really, lead me in a direction that's helpful for me, that will be, substantial to my need as far as passing the NCLEX. And I came across this video of this young lady, and her story was she was from out of the country, and she also hadn't taken the boards or did nursing in I think she said 10 or 11 years or something like that. My story is I haven't done it in 13, 14 years. So she was just talking about this resource that she used. It was Remar by Regina Callion, and she was just saying how, she just gave praises towards it. She just so many thumbs up about it. So I just started doing research on Remar. So here I go on YouTube, and not only did I like Regina, but her and her husband, they had like this spiritual vibe about themselves. And like I said, you know, I'm a very spiritual person. I was raised Pentecostal. So that was like the number one turn on thing for me, because, you know, with faith, all things are possible. So she started explaining to me, well, me directly, because I'm watching the video, right? So she started to explain all of the resources. She started talking about these quick facts. So the quick facts book, if you look at my book, you can see, I think I read this book maybe like 3-4 times. Look at all these highlights in it. As you see, blue, green, pink, you see pencil marks, you see check marks. That will tell you how many times I read the book according to the color code and the check marks and the things that's written in the book. But the quick facts was just so like simple to understand. It was so simple to understand. That's what I really like about it. The table of context, you know, it just went down, said what, just like for instance, acid reflux. So it gives you like all the heavy hitters under acid reflux. Other subjects, cancer, you know, she give you these acronyms to help you remember things. So this was, I ordered this. This was the first piece of information that I ordered. Very reasonable in price. There were other resources and tools that I used where I actually spent money, and it was timed. Like they clock you on the amount of time that you can use it, and once it expires and you no longer have use to it. So I won't mention their names, but I think I paid maybe like $2 something. I'm not really sure, but it was $2 something. I got the quick facts book when I finally ordered all of the resources. I got the DVDs. I got 4 DVDs where you watch the DVDs, and then after each DVD session, you know, you go through and do the exercises, and she goes over the answers with you. So you have like this DVD homework practice exam book. Keep in mind, you have these DVDs, so that means they're yours. You don't have to send them back. You can watch them as many times as you want to watch them. Then you have this student workbook. So you got these little exercises in here. You know, so for all of you LPNs and all of you RNs, this is like a great resource. Then you have an activity book that you can do. I really didn't get to this part of things, but it's still there even now after I've taken my boards and passed it. Every now and again I'll go in here and just do a couple of games or so. Now the DVDs, here's the DVDs. So they come like this. So you have your DVDs, and like I said, you can watch them as many times as you need to. If you don't quite understand anything or understand what you're watching, I should say, you can go back and play it back and listen to her lecture as much as you need her to lecture. I mean, now I heard, and I'm still subscribed to her YouTube channel, so I see that she has this virtual resource where you can download it. You can work off your computer on it. Also, she does these Monday motivations where you get these if you subscribe to her channel, so you'll get all of her videos. She does this Monday motivations where she's constantly inspiring you. She give you real life stories from people. Her and her husband, they pray for everyone. Not only that, she has this boot camp. I'm not really sure if she's still doing the boot camp, but she has this boot camp You send her your email address, they will send you these boot camps where it's just like study tools. So along with the faith of it, the resources that are very reasonable in price, I would say, I mean, there's nothing else out there better than the Remar resource for nursing, to help you prepare for the NCLEX. So if there's anyone out there now that's preparing, even while you're going to school, if you're in nursing school, I would recommend that you use this resource along with the textbooks, because there's no way that you cannot retain this information. It's content based, so the nook of nursing, you're gonna need to know your information. There's no better way of not knowing it by using this resource. I took my NCLEX in August. I got my results in the mail. When I say I was just blown away, I was blown away. It took just the motivation behind everything. You know, I wasn't nervous. I went in there, took the test, came out of the test, was crying. I actually cried in my car, because I just really didn't know how I did. You know, I went in there with a positive attitude. I answered the questions to the best of my ability. I said that I was not going to do the quick results. And something said, you know what, either way, the results are going to be the same. So I did the quick results and I passed. So now I'm currently working as a nurse. Thank God. I would just say to anyone out there, you just go get this. You know, if I can let a 13, if I have not let a 13 gap get in the way of me taking my NCLEX and passing and striving towards this goal, then I will say anyone out there, you know, you can really do this. You can really do it. So everyone, go get your Remar resource. Okay guys, in closing, I just want to recommend for anyone that's in nursing school, whether you're getting your LPN or whether you're getting your RN, I do want to recommend the Remar review for your nursing studies or your nursing NCLEX exam. For people that's having trouble with core content knowledge or their critical thinking, you know that the nook of nursing, you have to know your information, and this is like such a great way to sustain and digest whatever it is that you need to study for. So go out there, get yourself the self-study DVD program. Again, she has the Remar Online Academy, the boot camp. If you need some motivation, she has the Monday motivations. And she also has this virtual trainer now that she's just come out with. So I'm sure she has an app. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty certain she has to have an app if she has a virtual trainer. But you can do that on the computer. So again, go out and get your Remar. I'm happy to say that I'm now a Remar nurse. I still have to get me a t-shirt. But just to let you know, I know it's been a while for me to come with you guys with this information, but I just wanted to make sure that I relate everything that I wanted to regarding it. So again, go get your Remar review. See you later.